Let's go. What's up, guys? We are back on Monday. Good to be here. It is a green day. Finally, after 10,000 years, we finally have a little bit of spice. Last stream was spicy, and this stream only increasing the spice levels. And I'm happy to be here. A little bit of dopamine going today. Just hit the gym. Rushed home for you guys as I saw Bitcoin starting to really spice up. So I'm happy everyone's joined us. I'm sure everyone else will find their way. Make sure to smash the like, subscribe while we're live, share the stream out. You guys know the deal. Everything helps the live, and it matters. Sign up with our sponsor, FemX. Links in the video description below. Pinned to the chat. A new long-form video on a fair comparison of some exchanges and maybe help you make a choice of what's right for you. It's not one-sided, very fair. Let me know in the comments. Let me know how you feel. Last but not least, join the Discord. No more shilling. No more shilling. There's no time, baby. There's no time. So where do we even start? Hopefully we start with YouTube getting data. Are we live? Are we live? YouTube saying no data. All right, excellent connection. That's good. We're here. We're here, baby. We're here. Oh, yeah. Are you feeling it? So let's start with this. We'll start with this. You guys know I'm always bullish. No surprise, still bullish. We'll start with what I have behind me here. We stirred this up during last week's Chirpow talk, and it's playing out rather well. I'm pretty excited about it. So we're going to go through the bullish take, and the one I'm hoping happens, the bullish take. But we're also going to even that out with a little, maybe worst case scenario, something just to keep it fair and balanced, because just one side is not going to help you. So this is looking pretty good. This is the accumulation schematic for Wyckoff accumulation. I thought this fit pretty well. I posted this on Twitter, shared this with you guys on the last stream. Things are looking good. Hold up here, make sure everything's running. Should be good. If this continues out, things are looking awesome. Awesome. Retesting our yearly highs, looking very likely here. Let me just throw this on the chart. Boom. 31.8 on Coinbase, looking very likely. But is this the time to get super excited? I won't stop you. I'm a little excited. What is important during these times is we have had such a grueling, painful, 2 years now, basically. Just sideways and down. Things have been very rough. So today, if you're feeling good, that's all right. Let yourself feel okay. But the one thing I want to caution everyone about is don't get carried away with it. Basically, let the dopamine flow. Let the good vibes there. You've earned it. But don't allow that to impact your trading. Don't make trades based on this feeling today. We're going to be seeing lots of things moving to the upside. Longing big green candles is always tempting, but is really never a good idea. So please take a little bit of both sides here. That's why I'm going to present my bearish case and kind of what I'm afraid of. I'm maybe not afraid the right word, but what I'm cautiously optimistic about. This playing out would be dope. Basically, what I'd like to see for this to continue, or for this to be real, we'll go over the last stream's trades in a second. Actually, let me make a new one. Let me clear this out. Yeah. So what I'd like to see and have this continue to play out is basically a move to 48K. Been waiting for 48K since the dawn of time, it seems. I was calling for this at the end of last year to see this into this year. We haven't gotten there, but there's still time, actually. We're wrapping up the third quarter, right? October, November, December. Yeah, third quarter. And things are looking pretty good. It's looking very possible. If we do see a break of our yearly high at 31.8, 48K is probably where I'm looking realistically. And knowing Bitcoin, that could happen very quickly, or it could just take it away from us and wreck us again. And that's why I do want to go over what I'm a little bit afraid of. So here we go. I'm going to add onto the chart the thing that I never shut up about, the 200 weekly moving average, of utmost importance to Bitcoin. We have reclaimed it. We've talked about it a lot over this year and earlier this month as we headed up to it. We were down here. We did end up going long on stream at 26 something. And I said, it looks like we're going back to the 200. And if we test it, I think we're going to break it. I think we're going to see it actually break. And we actually have seen that happen. We did close the daily on the 16th above it. We pulled back to back test that 200 very cleanly, which is a little sus, I'm not going to lie. Usually, I wouldn't have expected such a clean move. But we have continued higher. And in that spirit, let's look at what potentially we should be maybe keeping an eye on or in our analysis as we go forward. And this is honestly the only thing I'm a little worried about. We look great here. Lots of strength off the 200. That's what I wanted to see. However, one situation does kind of sit uncomfortably with me. And no, it's not a head and shoulders like people were looking for back here. What would be, in my opinion, the worst thing to see would be a move up to a new yearly high, roughly 32K, maybe 32.5. And from there, a rejection. Now, I would expect selling there really in either scenario, but when it gets real or when it gets actually threatening would be if we test that 32.5 and move all the way back down to the 200 week. Closing below the 200 week, this would be a very bearish sign for me. And this is still on the table. So while I am feeling good, I am liking this movement, I am bullish on it. This is in the back of my mind. A slightly higher high to run long stops, bait in longs, hit short stops, and then moving back below that 200. This would be a very bad sign. And in my opinion, if this happens, we are probably likely going to see retests of our yearly lows. Now, it doesn't mean we have to go below 15. It doesn't even mean we have to go to 15. But this number, in my opinion, has been off the table as we're back above the 200. But if we do reject from 32.5, move back below roughly, 28.5-ish, things get real really fast. So I do want this to be balanced in that sense. If we went over the one thing that I'm paying attention to, the one thing that even I have a little disbelief of this rally for, is that possible scenario. What that would be basically is what we have, like 1, 2, 3 higher highs, slightly higher, likely to see our oscillators coming down with bearish divergence in that case, and then basically seeing this play out bearishly. Now, I would say at the moment, the probability in my mind of this is maybe 20%. I don't have a high confidence in this happening, but it is something that I don't want to lose sight of, especially if we continue to see Bitcoin push higher today into this week and into the end of October. I'm going to be keeping an eye on that. Basically, the way I'm going to do my trades then is I am going to keep a short open. I'm net long right now. I'll share my trades with you in just a minute, but I did take a little bit of profit here on my longs. They're still open, but I'm going to be very, very cautious if we see movement back down towards that 28.5 level. If we trade below 28.5, I may end up closing my longs. They did open lower, so I will be in profit, but obviously not the profit I want. And that's basically how I'm going to play it. I'm going to try to keep some kind of short open as a hedge against this scenario, and I'm going to keep my longs open provided we stay above the 200. That's pretty much my game plan here. We're going to get into more analysis. We're going to get into more charts. Let me go through some stuff first. Really quickly, we pride ourselves on this channel on not LARPing, on not pretending to be something that isn't real, and that is someone who only makes successful trades. That's not reality. Best traders in the world lose trades, hands down. So I do want to bring this up to show you guys. On the last stream, we were looking for a long, and I do think, I will say, that was the right choice. Before that stream, we're looking for a long that played out. We were looking for a long, but this long did not play. We got stopped out. We got hunted, whatever you want to call it. So a nice little example. I'm not always right. Please don't take what I say as financial advice. I'm just sharing with you my analysis. But on the last stream, that long, while it was in the right direction, not the play. It got stopped out. So that was a loser. That's it. Just wanted to go on that. Let me rehash the trades I have open here. So if you've been paying attention, you'll see that this long has been cut down from about 1.1 Bitcoin to 0.85. You can see realized profit over here, about $1,000, currently up 3,800. So net about 4K on that long. I'm happy. And you can see this short, actually, I did catch the wick. I did catch this previous wick back here on the 16th, and that was at 30.3. You can see now the 30.4-ish average. I added to that short at both 30.3 because I took some profit on it, so I re-added that position, and then I added a little bit more at 30.6. Now, it doesn't look so good for this. It does not look so good for this short here. We did have wicks down to that entry, and now we are looking to push higher potentially in this live stream right now. But this for me is a hedge. You can see I am net long by about 0.55 Bitcoin, and that's just on this one exchange. If we go over to Femex, our sponsor, I have this monstrous long still open. That one almost hitting that 8K profit. I almost want to take a little bit. I'll think about it after the stream. Open from 16.5, cruising. I am absolutely net long. The ape long, I don't know how I feel about that. It is up more than it was, 35%, but I don't know if I want to bet on ape. I haven't closed it yet, but that's pretty much all the changes in my trades so far. Just for some transparency there. Not a lot of difference. Not a lot of difference. So let's get actually into this chart. I wanted to start with the bullish and the bearish. I'm still leaning to the bullish. There is a poll, Uptober, Pumptober, and Dumptober, and I would love to hear your opinions. Last live stream we did polls kind of on sentiment. What did we see coming first, 31K or 28? And we were kind of scarily in the 31K camp. That made me a little uncomfortable. But then we did another poll that said, okay, well, how do you feel about this pump? Do you trust this pump? Do you think this is going to continue? And the majority of us had a little bit of reservation, a little bit of maybe disbelief. And that made me feel a little bit more comfortable. That made me feel a little better. I'm getting alerts. What are these alerts on? Bitcoin crossing 31K. Let's go. Apparently not on Coinbase yet, maybe. Literally just got that alert right now, crossing 31. What? Okay, this is why. In this 1 minute candle, we did pass 31. It did sell off. We're going to do low time frame analysis. We're going to sweep that up to the high time frames. Nice. We got 300 viewers already. We're just starting up. I like it. How long have we been live? Like 4 minutes. Got 300 watching. Hell yeah, fam. I'm trying to stay off the shilling, the likes, and the subscribes. But guys, please, today is the day to be generous with your likes and your subscribes and your shares. I wonder who the first subscriber will be. I'd love to shout you out. Hit that button. The spice is here, man. All right, I have another alert set higher, so I actually don't have to worry about this right now. Let's go out to the month. Let's look at the month here. We'll get rid of the 200 week. Here we are. Here's what's kind of exciting about this move above 31 here. So if we go to the monthly time frame, we can find that June and July, we closed the highest monthlies this year in June. That was at 31.4. This is our monthly resistance, essentially, by the candle close. We are soaring above it, and we don't seem to be seeing it stop yet. A close in the next 8 days, October's candle, above 30.4, 30.5, gonna look pretty good. Gonna look pretty good. Obviously, above 31.8, above the yearly high would be better, but right now, that is not too bad. That is not bad at all. All my indicators seem to be gone. What? Weird. Let's do it the lazy way. I'm gonna do it the lazy way real quick. Just gonna, you can copy and paste indicators on TradingView if you're lazy. Watch this. Copied Market Cipher B. Paste. Yeah. I'll throw RSI on there as well. Hold up. And why not MACD? When in Rome, why not MACD? I should look at the chat really quick, guys. Is there any issues that I'm missing? You just unsubscribed and resubscribed? It doesn't count, unfortunately. It doesn't set the alert off. I wish it did. I'd be unsubscribing, resubscribing all day. We'll get one. Don't worry. We'll get one. Throwing on our indicators here. We're going to start zoomed out because when we have dumps or pumps, whenever we're feeling emotional at all, the best thing in my experience is to just zoom out, get a more laid back picture. Because when you zoom out, these moves aren't so crazy, right? I mean, that's a solid 14, 15% October candle, but it allows you to just kind of get a better perspective and to calm down. And that's always valuable. So we're going to go out to the monthly here. Monthly on Market Cipher B, I did not think this would be possible. One tear of happiness is shutting down my face behind these shades. Money flow hitting a higher high. Momentum was faking us out in September, getting me sketched out, and we can see we're hitting a higher momentum high here. VWAP moving up. This is every single signal on the monthly that I was hoping for. That's good shit. That's good shit. It's high quality shit. RSI in the month, we are hitting a higher high versus June, which is a little bit sketchy. It is not the end of the world. People are going to jump and say bearish divergence. Not quite the case yet. Does suggest that if we don't close above maybe, well, if we close above 30.5, that's okay. The candle closes are higher. Maybe that's not divergence, but really aiming for that 31.8, really aiming for a new yearly high to get rid of any worries about that. But it is something to keep an eye on. Without price really pushing to the upside, we may be facing monthly bear div right there. Momentum on MACD popping out of nowhere here in October. I like that. Nothing much else to say. Somebody's ready. Glenn Baker's ready. Hell yeah, Glenn Baker. You the man. I got to make this. I moved this and made it bigger during the Chirp House room. Got to make it smaller. There we go. We're going to go down to the month. Actually, let's really quick look at the quarterly too. Here's where it also gets exciting. 30.5, not just a solid monthly close, a solid quarterly close. In fact, if we do close above it in this month, we will have a beautiful quarterly order block here. And that is just what I wanted to see in all reality. Going back, I don't know if we've ever really seen one. We certainly haven't in the recent history. We see these potentially back here in 16, 17, but really nothing during the last bear market or bull market, except for we had an order block on the monthly that was a bearish order block right before the dump. So perhaps an inverse. I don't know. That's just speculation. Just want to take a peek. That's good to know. So let's go down to the week quick, because I want to get to the chat. I want to see how you guys are feeling. Today is a day of feeling good, and I want to feel it with you. But we got to get through these charts. The weekly, gorgeous sigh of relief here. The weekly has been really a stickler all throughout this year, kind of keeping us reserved in our bullishness. And the weekly is finally looking solid. We have a very weak momentum low here in September that's already been brought up past the zero line. Money flow, if we zoom in, higher high versus August. That is a nice uptrending sign on money flow. I like that. VWAP, higher high. Actually kind of a similar scenario to the monthly here. What was looking really bad, now all of a sudden looking really good. VWAP making a higher high, money flow making a higher high, momentum above the zero line. Those are pretty much all the signals I'd be looking for here on the week, and we got it. Even more curiously, not a sign or a signal I use often, but I do pay attention to it every now and then. You'll see this line here on Market Cypher B. That is showing you essentially RSI, and Stotch RSI is above it, I believe, up here. But what it's showing us when it's green is that regular RSI is below Stotch, or vice versa. I'll have to look at that. But basically, when we see this turn green, it does usually, on higher time frames, suggest an uptrend. When it's red, usually a downtrend. And you can see that's been pretty true here. I'm colorblind-ish, so this will be hard for me. Or this entire block, really, all the way back to November, that doesn't make as much sense. We didn't have this condition. Basically, in August of 22, we started seeing that flip. Maybe not the best signal. Maybe why I don't pay too much attention to it. Doesn't seem as accurate, but I'll take it as a supporting piece of evidence. Momentum looking very similar to the monthly, kind of just popping out of nowhere. This is what I like to see. Not only is momentum increasing, signified by these light blue candles on the weekly, buying momentum, but it's eclipsed July's high, and that's what gets me more into the signal. Just blue candles, not a great sign, but when we see higher highs, that is a good sign. Beautiful sign. Momentum spent many weeks in the negative here from July all the way into mid-October, and finally it's showing a little excitement here. Now, the weekly RSI is maybe the one thing that we do need to pay attention to. At the moment, we have not even broken past June's high, and certainly not April's high RSI. So we do see our RSI highs coming down for now. This could be changed by a push past the yearly high, 31.5. That could get this very much in shape. You can see if price pushes up towards that 48K level, RSI may break a high and throw away those worries. But right now, RSI is giving us a warning signal of saying, maybe don't get fully invested here. Maybe it's not quite the right time. I'll take it. Take those words of caution. Interesting that the monthly and weekly closes of for this year, very, very close together, 30.6 to 30.4. Right here, right now, trading above both. Would love to see this weekly candle settle up above that. That would be brilliant. That would be absolutely brilliant. Oh, man. I'm feeling the spice, fam. Feeling the spice. On the day. I'm going to do the day, then I'm going to read the chat, then we'll do the low time frames. Daily, kind of same scenario here. Same scenario as the week with RSI. RSI being a little bitch. We have a higher high in RSI. It is not higher than January's, which is odd. But either way, that is suggesting bearish divergence. We don't have a higher high. Again, a rally could fix that. But when we look locally, not the best sign. What I interpret this on the daily is it's saying breaking the high, moving to like 32 is not enough. The daily is saying you're going to need to put some serious ground beneath you and the bears for this to be able to shed off that bearish divergence. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I don't love it. It's really just lining up with what we were saying, that a threat does exist up here at 32.5. This might not be enough. Might not be enough. Save me from the nothing I've become. Really quick, before we get into the low time frames, before we talk in the chat, this should only take a minute. Ichimoku Cloud, one of my favorite indicators, looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. We have escaped the weekly cloud, which is interesting because that did happen back here in July of 19 before falling lower. That did happen. However, the condition of the cloud's looking rather different here. You can see a very thin cloud after it twisted. Price fell into it. Here we don't have that. We have actually a thick cloud that does draw our eye to 23.6. I would say if we see a crazy rally up towards that 40K level into next year, we could see a retracement that low. I wouldn't bet on it personally right now, but it does call the question of, does 30 or 23.5 need to be tested? It does call the question. TK and KJ, this is actually brilliant. Right here, Kaijun, our longer line is flat while our TK, our shorter line, is moving up. And they are looking to cross as long as price stays above 28.2. They're looking to give us not only a bullish upward cross, but they're looking to give it to us, giggity, above the cloud, which is the strongest iteration of bullish signal that the Ichimoku Cloud is capable of delivering. That would be a great sign. Monthly has some reservations for us on Ichi. It's saying you might be looking at 48, but it's looking for 42. It is reminding us there is likely resistance here. So if we see something crazy, there might be short opportunities up here. And I don't know if there's really anything else there. I just wanted to take a peek. Not really the changes that I was maybe seeing or potentially could have been on the chart. That's a good sign. I like the conditions of this. So I'm going to zoom it down into the 5-minute. And I'm going to return to the chat and see what you guys are saying, what you're feeling, who's here today. Let me see. Let me see. All right. Who do I see here today? Barry the Rave, Chocolate Wee, Confident AF Podcast. I like that name. Crypto Friend, you're my friend. Crypto Lucen. How you doing, bro? Dan Dakins. Dank George. Divvy Dollars. What's up, Divvy? Francis. Guarav Sharma. How you doing? MODJ. Johan V. Johnny 1.0. Jonas Pelinas. Pelianis? I don't know. Magnus Larson. How you doing, brah? Master Chief from Halo himself here. Sick. Georgetown Felix. How you doing? Nicholas Ramju, loading name. I got you, bro. Nick O'Nice, One with Nature, Pwned for Boots. Robert Liu, Sup Arts. Pickle. How you doing, Pickle? How are you feeling today? Joel, what's good, Alex? Everything's good today. How you doing, Kick Drum, Dr. Crypto, Ivan? Foxy Thorny, I almost missed you. My favorite. How you doing, bro? Padrig75. What's good? What's good? What's up, Dave? Sups all around. If you've got them, roll them. Crack them. Today's a day, man. Today's a spicy day. What's up, Jay? You want more likes? I want more likes too, Pickle, but I'm committing myself to not shilling it as much. But shill it for me, please. MATIC is fire. We can take a look at MATIC today. You know what? While I'm reading this, let's pull up CoinGecko and we'll see what's going on with our big gainers and losers. What are you guys looking at? Great day? Let's get litty. Hell yeah. Biggest gainers this hour, MINA Protocol, XDC. I know we got XDC fans out there. Polkadot up at $4. Maybe my bearishness will be fading. Buy Altcoin, Bitcoin Cash. Where's Bcash? Where is he? Where's our boy? Biggest gainers today. Injective INJ. We'll probably look at that. We'll probably have to look at MINA. AAVE's up. Phantom's up. Thor's up. IMX is up. Rocket Pool's up. Stacks up. Chainlink's up. Chain looking great. Not going to lie. Chainlink looking great. We got a lot of charts to look at. Let me see. I know. We'll pull up MATIC because people were talking about MATIC even on Twitter and in the last stream. Pull up MATIC for you. XRP Army, Matthew Barnes. How's XRP doing? We might have to start a new MATIC chart. That's looking busy. MATIC breaking higher highs. We'll get more into these charts, obviously. I just want to pull them up, see what's spicy. Cup and handle in the 5-minute. Now starts the handle. All right. That MATIC doodle, man. Looking good. Or Link Doodle. I would love to see a return down here. Maybe 950, maybe as low as 890, something like that. We'll get more into these. Kadena. It's Cass. Wait. Let me pull up INJ. INJ is moving. TRB. I think it got an alert on TRB. Woo! INJ. We'll have some spice on INJ to look at. Absolutely. What else? I don't know. No one ever asks about MINA. I don't know what MINA is, but it's the top mover today. Let's pull it up. Let's pull it up. Tell me. XRP at 53 cents. You don't say. I could have guessed that, honestly. What about Solana? Solana taking a little breather, perhaps. Probably a good thing. Where is XRP? Where did my tab go? God, why does TradingView do this every time? I want to load a chart. I don't want to look it up at the same time. They always seem to double load. Can I look at Power Ledger? David Davin. Yeah, we could do that. XRP. We'll take a look more into that. Power Ledger. Is that PWR? I don't think I've looked at that in years. Tank top plus 100. Ugh. Sun's out, guns out, but the sun is not out, actually. Maybe we can look at power then. We'll put that first in the queue. Put that first in the queue. GRT. I see you, Bunsy Steed. I see you. Thoughts on engine? Was that INJ or ENJ engine? INJ. Let's see ENJ. Dude, every time. Why does it do this? Load layout. Okay. All right. I'm taking no one's shit today. Not even trading views. ENJ. That could look better. Could look better. Actually, looking at this, I probably have some thoughts on it. So, we'll take a peek at it. Burn into the ground. All the 5 IQ people shorting 31? Probably. You know what? It'd be a good thing to look at, actually. Let's see how true that is. Let's go to CoinGlass. Open funding rate. Open liquidation map. Open heat map. Open super charts. All right. Yeah, funding is negative. I'll take a look at it. Yo, Bun Esti. I saw GRT. I repeated it. I'll pull it up for you. We might not have time. Bitcoin is every time, dude. Bitcoin's spicing. It's spicing. Down to the 1 minute. Oh, buddy. Super zoomed in. 1 minute. Let's go. Will you put your skin on dark mode? I know I'm blinding. Can I look at Crow? Probably. ENJ will be firing 2 years, right, man? All right. Solana can't pump more. Why is it going down, dude? Solana. That is meaningless. This isn't a personal remark. This is a remark about a very common mindset that people have, especially in crypto. Be very weary of that exact mindset you're in. To say something like that is really self-defeating, especially if you're bullish on Solana. I mean, I don't love Solana, but this just goes out to everything. Solana pumped a shitload. Since October 29th, it moved up 35%. It moved up before most things. Kind of like was leading in the rally. Maybe not totally leading, but up there leading with others. To say, why can't it go higher right now? It even hit a higher high today. Don't get caught up in just up. Nothing moves only up. Everything moves up and down. In a bull market, you see moves to the downside. In a bear market, you see moves to the upside. Don't get caught up in that mindset. This already has pumped a ton. Nothing is going to just continue up forever. Just be weary, because that's going to become more and more common here. If things keep pumping, it's not just you, it's everybody. It's everybody. And, did I even pull up GRT? I don't even know if I'll look at it, but... Gert. Careful with altcoins. Definitely be careful with altcoins, bro. Well, GRT looks like it's doing something. Womp. Certainly not respecting my long, but it's doing something. All right. 1 sec. Ooh. Higher high. Let's go, boys. Boom. Red candle instantly, but let's go. Let's go. There's going to be a lot of that today, I think. I think we're going to see a lot of new high, red candle, new high, red candle. But it's spicy. I like it. I love it. 31K. That's right, baby. We should tweet it. I should tweet it. You're right. Bitcoin 31K drink. I think we're just going to say drink at any level now. Like just 31K drink, just at any level. 31K drink. You can follow me on Twitter. I'm going to like this. Copy the link, send it to you guys. Go. There you go. I think we're going to see a lot of this. Little wicks up, pullbacks, and you can even see this has happened pretty much all morning. And we're on the 1 minute, so, you know, don't get too crazies. I don't love that, but we'll get into the load time frames here. We've got some charts loaded up we're going to look at today. We're going to look at power for Mr. Daniel. We got MATIC pulled up. We got Link. We got INJ. We got MINA, which seems to be doing something. XRP, looking at it right here. I'm not going to get excited yet. I've been bullish, but without really a time frame on XRP for months now. For months. Really just back to the top of the range. It's a good sign, but you're going to look for a higher low, potentially, or like a break with some energy to get excited. But we'll look more in XRP in a bit. ENJ, I guess we'll look at it because I actually do like kind of what's happening here. You can see this arrow is there long ago. Pulled up GRT. Probably going to look at it only because we're so zoomed in and we apparently have hit a trend line that I placed a very long time ago. I haven't looked at this coin in forever. Got GRT pulled up. We'll see how it goes. Bitcoin's obviously going to get the majority of our attention today. Jesus. Lee Colafia. Yeah, we'll pull up Jesus. We'll pull up Jesus. Jesus was doing some nutty things. We'll take a peek. I'll put that in the front of the list. Up there with power. But we're not going to look at it quite yet. Not quite yet. Red. What's up, Spags? How you doing, dude? Nicholas Arena. Please check ARB. Now pull it up. But here's the thing, guys. I know you all want to see the coin you want to see, but there's only so many we can do. Only so many we can do. And if only one person wants to look at them, as much as I would love to cater to that, that's not good content for 300-400 people. I don't even know how many are here. Almost 500. We only have 250 likes. Can we get that to 420? Then I won't ask again. Come on, 420. We can do it. And at least one subscriber. We had Glenn Becker get a membership and David Davian super chat and Lee Colafia. That one didn't show up on my thing, so maybe it's bugging as it usually is. Already subbed the channel with Bell. Hell yeah, Redman. You demand. Let's see what else is here. Crypto Migrant. How you doing? Ahmad Akolde. B Cashy, you're here. I called you out earlier. You must have heard me. Crypto Zatted Zach. Crypto Friend. Oh, I saw that one. Dan the Man. Dan O. Crypto Dave Digital. How you doing, bro? Bitcoin moving up again. I don't know if I have time. I have time to shout out. Delinquent. Denim. Donkey Dan. Fa Fo. Hi, whatever. Francisco Perez is here for the pump. Let's go. Let's go. If you missed the macro analysis in the beginning of the stream, I do recommend you check that out. It was good stuff. Gaz Brassington, George, I got you already. Handflow, Huffy, Ian Diaz. I fly high. Nice. Me too. I have to get 420 likes to fly high. Jacob Shelton, Jay Baker, Jay Bond the Lake, Jerome, Joel Franzen, John Arlo, John Doe, Jonah Plainclothes. Where you been, Japernicus? I've missed you. Jonathan Schaefer, Kinbari, Janice. I got you, Janice. Kyle, Chris Pax. What's up, Chris? Good to see you here. Fellow content creator. Mighty Matthew Barnes, Mohammed, Nicholas, Nicolay, One with Nature. I got that one. Pegless. Poor Steve. Poor Crypto Steve. Not today, baby. Shano DB. Sergio's here. You know, Sergio, how are you doing? How you doing, brother? Steve Meller, Stick BR, Sven, that guy. How you doing, that guy? JD Club. False Flags is here. How are you feeling, False Flags? Spicy Dad. Fitting name for a spicy day. Tito Gaines. Thegus Verbrunt. Venom Hex, Monkey. I think I got everybody. If I didn't get you, I'm sorry. Subtypical Dave. What's up, bro? 32K major resistance. That does line up with what I was saying earlier in the beginning of the stream. Very insightful, bearish and bullish scenarios there. Very insightful. I'm going to look at the low time frames here, but I'd like to interact with the chat more. I'd like to. Let's see. 32.8. We got 31.8 as our yearly high. 32.8 would follow this ascending trend line that has yet to be established with a third touch. Perhaps looking for that today. God, it looks good, though. It looks so good. I am a little worried about like 32, 32.5, though. Talked about it in depth earlier. Let me look at these low time frames quick. I'll zoom right back to the chat. 1 minute. If you would have asked me at the beginning of the stream, I would have said rolling over. Now, kind of looking like a fake out here. Money flow trending back up. I don't hate it. CoinsChick gifted 1 membership. Shout out to CoinsChick. Everybody give CoinsChick some props. She's in the top. Nah, she's my favorite crown analysis writer. Crownanalysis.com. Check it out. She put some great articles there. 5-minute looking bully. No other way to slice that. 15-minute looking pretty good. 30-minute, not quite as good, but still pretty good. 45-minute rolling over, but maybe faking us out like we saw earlier. Hourly looking strong. 2-hour looking strong. 3-hour showing some weakness. Some weakness. 4-hour does not care about the 3 hours nonsense, though. 4 hours says, I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for it. 240. Let's go to a random time frame. 10-hour. Could look better. Could look better. The only reason I say that, we had a high in money flow, a low, a lower high. We broke the low, and we haven't broken the high yet. So if we get something like this, that's looking to roll over on the 10-hour, and that's not ideal. Random time frames. I like it. What is good, though, unlike other time frames, the 10-hour here, no bearish divergence on these highs. That's looking sexy. Higher lows, higher highs, all in oversold, overbought territory. I like it. I like it. Let's see immediate upside targets for the stream. And I'll go right back to the chat. 31.3, yeah. 31.3, 31.6. This is looking pretty likely. I'm going to say 31.3 is looking very likely today. We've already broken our high, so we use our fib tool. We extrapolate out our 1618 and our 2, and those are usually pretty good targets. And what I'm seeing on low time frames, this is looking very likely in this stream. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. All right, I'm glad the low time frames are vibing too. Hell yeah. How are you guys feeling today? I'm going to close this poll. 500 votes on the poll. Uptober and Pumptober dominating. Dominating. Love it. Put another poll up. How are you feeling today? On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you feel today? Let's go. Smash thumbs up. Subscribe. Fire 420. Fire. There we go. So we can only have, what, 4 options. So we got to do like, we'll go like 1 to, we'll do like 1 to 2. Now we'll do 1 to 3. Feeling bad. Then 3 to 6. 6 to 9. Or just straight up 10, baby. There you go. Let us know how you're feeling. Let us know. What's up, Gary Bankman Fried? Hopefully no relation. Hopefully. Setting up the short. All right, Venom Hicks. All right. I still have my short open. I still got a little short ski open. Got more longs open than shorts, but I still got some shorts. You know, 31.8. I'm going to really quickly. Let's see, 31.8. I'm going to see locally what was the high on this exchange quick. 31.8. Okay. 31.8. What do I want to do? So I'm 0.55 long. I might add 0.1. I'll be 0.45 long. That works. Limit 31.8. Open. Short ski. Not financial advice. Not bearish. Just hedging my bets here with this juicy long. I want it, baby. Here we go. Here we go. Let's get the movement. Pump dat shizzle, says Seaton. I agree with Seaton. 1-2 exhausting week in crypto. Fair enough. Ifani, fair enough. Feeling super bad. You got scammed last Saturday. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. What happened? Can't cope with it. Crypto immigrant, man. My heart goes out to you and everybody. Not a bad time while we're feeling euphoric to reflect on that. Scams in crypto are rampant. You'll see me tweet crap about it all the time. Just like little tips. You don't need to connect your wallet for airdrops, kind of things like that. In fact, just don't connect your wallet to stuff unless you're 100% sure. You will get messages from people claiming claiming that they can make you money or whatever. In crypto, anything that's too good to be true is too good to be true. It's a scam. And unfortunately in this space, it's not a matter of will scammers try to get to you. It is when. They will. Absolutely. Don't trust anything you get in your email. Do not click any links from the email. Bookmark your exchanges. Use those bookmarks. Do not Google them. Google results. Even the ads can be scams. Do not click them. Do not click, in fact, any of the ads on Google. Honestly, I don't. Only ever log in direct. Remember, wallets, MetaMask, even exchanges, like, they're not going to email you. There's no email for your wallet. If anything seems shady, especially if it seems that they're pressuring you on a timeline, like you have to do this now, take a step back, disconnect. It's probably a scam. I have luckily managed to only been scammed for about $25 in my whole career, but scams have taken hundreds of thousands of dollars from our community, and I do everything I can to create a safe space. Like in the Discord, I spend hours moderating, banning spam bot accounts, but they're going to come. They're going to find you, and it's going to come down to you. That's kind of part of crypto. Is it's a learning lesson, man. My heart goes out to you. If you want to share how the scam happened, I can give some insight to our community on maybe how to avoid it in the future. Unfortunately, no one can help you recover that. I would, if you get scammed in crypto, here's what I do. Call your police station and then file a report with the FBI. It's the best thing you can do. There's no one out there. You'll get offers from scammers looking to scam you again. See, that's the problem, is once you've been scammed once, they know that you're in a bad position, you're maybe a little desperate, and they're looking to take advantage of that again. Sorry, bro. FOMO is here, boys. God, I hope not. I get scared when FOMO hits. Has to break 31.8. That'd do. That'd do, Huffy. Long's getting close. Your wallet's going to email me exactly, Foxy. I get emails from MetaMask every day. I get emails from Coinbase every day, from BlockFi every day. None of them are real. Don't trust your email. And actually, a great pro tip while I'm on this. Make an email today, if you don't have one, that you use for nothing except exchanges. And that still doesn't guarantee you won't get those emails. But don't use it for anything else, and at least you'll cut down on that. That's what sucks. When you KYC, when you sign up with exchanges, those exchanges, at times, not all of them, but they end up selling your data or losing it, getting it leaked in a hack, and then you get more scammers. My emails are drowning in them. Bitcoin pushing up towards our in-stream target. Let's go. Give the man a like for that juicy bit of info. Thank you, man. Not your keys, not your crypto, or your keys, your crypto. Both are fair. God candle to 32. Honestly, at this moment, guys, I'm only looking for 31.3 in the stream, but I have very high confidence we do see 32. I have very high confidence we see 32. I have reservations. If you want to know what those are, you can check back. Hopefully, Pickle's getting timestamps today. After the live DVR was enabled, you can do it now. I have my only concern about this rally at the beginning of the stream and exactly where I'm looking for it. Need the pump song? Maybe we can do the pump song. Let's find it. Mortal by AG. Let's go. Let's go. Turn it up. MATIC.
Should have kept you where you belong.
Should have kept you. That's not loud enough.
There will always be another to stand against you.
They will fall as well.
Death of Olympus means the death of us all.
Then prepare for your death, Poseidon.
It worked. It worked.
Zeus should have kept you where you belong. No matter how many gods fall, there will always be another to stand against you.
They will fall as well.
The death of Olympus means the death of us all.
Then prepare for your death, Poseidon.
Prepare for your death.
Challenge me, mortal. The god of Olympus. You have disrespected the gods for the last time, Kratos. You will leave nothing of you in my wake.
Swap it.
A true warrior does not hide. Leave the sea and face me.
Leave the sea and face me. God, Kratos, such a badass.
Greatness of Olympus.
I love this song. That was Mortal by AG, one of our favorite Pump songs, and it worked. It literally worked. I turned it on, and it blasted to our target. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, the good times. Please bring the good times back, crypto. Please bring the good times back. We have one more Pump song we haven't played in a while. Hopefully the volume doesn't blast everyone away. There we go. Let's look at power quick. That's just a little jingle the great Axel Boy made for our channel maybe 2 years ago. Really talented artist, actually very famous on SoundCloud, lots of followers. I made us that little jingle. I love it. I love it. That worked. I'm so stoked. It's been a long time since playing that Pump song worked. I'll tell you what. We've had many, many failed Pump songs over the last 2 years. There we go. I'll look at power here really quick. I appreciate the super chat. I don't know if you're even still here, but I appreciate you, man. We're going to do it quick, though. Not going to spend too much time because, unfortunately, I don't know how many people want to look at power. Can't say there's been many requests. But power looking good here on the month. You got a solid monthly candle. You are above March, February 23's monthly closes here. And if you kind of extend this out, you can see this has been the monthly resistance for quite some time, including all of this year. We see wicks up here. That does make me a little hesitant about this rally. We're going to have to see Bitcoin push. I'd say absolutely have to push to a new yearly high past 31.8 to in this, rally or whatever, to see these alts break through something like this at 28 cents. That is the big resistance. Good news being you break 28 cents and you have a pretty nice takeoff to about 41. That's probably where I'd be looking to shave off some profit if I'd open lower. Oh, you're ready, baby. Coincheck gifted more memberships. You don't have to do that, darling. I do appreciate it, though. Do appreciate it. Nice weekly close last week. Money flow on the week does look like it's rolling over. I think you get a test of 28 too, based on what I'm seeing here. Money flow on the day looking pretty good. You can see on these kind of failed rallies to the similar price level, money flow very different. You have this tiny little bump of green that gets sold off. Here you have a strong uptrend, and that to me differentiates these two. That differentiates these two. I think 42 cents is a good target here. I would certainly not market order right now at 24 cents. If I was really impatient, I might look down at 20 cents for a trade. If I was feeling very conservative, maybe something like this. If I was doing maybe a spot trade, something a little larger, with a little worse R to R, something like that, that could be decent. This is it though. I'm sure you knew this looking at the chart. 28 cents, you've tested it over and over again. Each time you test resistance, it weakens. But will it break this time? We do not know. I would have my alerts set right there if I was watching this. Trying to find where the music was. Did I close the music? Please don't stop the music. Please don't stop the music. All right. I don't know what I did with that tab. I'm going to have to open up a new one. I did enjoy the pump song though. The pump song. Turn this. I need tunes to be in the mood. We've got 650 watching. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. There we go. That's probably too loud though. Turn this. There we go. Is that too loud? Let me know. Could play a short. I don't like this as much. Could be like this. Yeah, that's really all I got here. Like you. Ooh. Jesus. Rockabye, baby. There we go. Jesus, not looking the worst. Not looking the worst. This coin we charted a long time ago, and it has made some crazy moves since then. Right at 618. Money flow does look a little weak. Don't like that. Don't like what I'm seeing on our oscillators though. You already tested this as support. Lower high. Man. This is a hard one to call. It's kind of just chilling here. Here you go. I know you guys just want a screenshot anyway for Twitter or something. There you go. There's a screenshot. Going long here. Much higher risk than previous. You already moved up a lot. You don't really have much above you. You have the all-time high. That's about it. Bitcoin's selling off from our in-stream target. We'll bring that back up in just a second. We've got more alts to do. All-time high is a decent target. I would not personally take this trade. I don't really like longing stuff that's up this high. But I think there's an entry right here at this low. This was resistance on the way down. On the way up, you've tested it as support. You may test it again. And the only real target I'd have would be the all-time high right back there. That gives us quite a risk to reward. There you are. Let me see. We gotta do this. We gotta go back to Bitcoin. We got more alts, but look at that. We stopped playing the pump song. The pump ended. Boom. In stream. Target. Wick. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. I love you like a love song, baby. 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 I love you like a
song, baby. I love you like a love song.
1 minute still looking good. I don't think she's done, fam. I don't think that's it. I don't think that's it. The pump song definitely worked. I don't think she's done. Next upside target, our measured move, 31.6. It's looking pretty good. I'd feel better right here, though. 31 flat. I'd feel better, but it doesn't really matter what I feel like if we saw that. But who knows? This has been ripping. It's been ripping, and when it starts ripping, looking for pullbacks gets less and less successful. Jesus Coin is up over 400% for the year. Blessing us, says Lee. It has blessed you. That it has. That it has. 308 votes. We got 35%. 36% of us feeling like a 10. Well, I have a secret for you guys. No matter what you answered on that poll, you're a 10 in my eyes. Sorry, some of us are having rougher days. Does happen. 32K is coming on stream, says Flezg. Depends how long we stream. Josh, why is BitBoy such a tool bag in all caps? I mean, the tool bag is in the eye of the beholder, really. Daddy chill. What's up, Worston Bruge? How you feeling? Cryptogenic dude, all 10s, baby, all dead. Kramer said Bitcoin's going down. Did he today? We need a fact check on that. Let's go, Gina. Gina coming November 1st. Don't miss it. Set your calendars. November 1st, 1 p.m. we'll be live. Close your shorts. Lots of liquidation, says Steffen. Let me see. I didn't really get to look at this because Bitcoin started moving again. And actually, make sure I have an alert. Because it's very possible that it moves again the minute I look away. It does seem to do that. Let's see our funding rates really quick here. I'm going to do little of these analytics while I ignore Bitcoin because it loves to move when I ignore it. Not looking at you, Bitcoin. Not looking at you, bro. Doesn't matter what you do. I'm not looking at you right now. Funding rate down into bullish territory here. Binance almost negative on their funding. That's pretty rare. Negative on their funding and token margin, which I'd love to see. Across the board, pretty negative. Not the deepest negative fundings, but across the board negative, not a bad sign. That does set us up more for a squeeze, which I don't really want to see. I want to see a spot-fueled rally, not a margin-squeezed rally. Not a ton of liquidations here in the last hour. 20 million, 24 hours, 150 million, mostly shorts. About what I expected. Let's look at our heat map, or this isn't our heat map. Ooh, they have 30-day now on CoinGlass. Look at this. Look at this. Lots of long liquidations. 6 billion down to 26.4. Short liquidations, virtually nothing all the way up to 35K. Only 100, 200, 300 million. In the past, I used to think that this was bearish and that the market would look to liquidate longs. But this year, we've seen the exact opposite happen. So I like the way that this looks. To me, this is suggesting market wants to push higher, wants to sweep up, maybe a spot rally. I don't know. I like it. Liquidation heat map real quick. Ooh, they have a year. They added more time frames to all these. The bulk of liquidations have already happened here on shorts. You can see a little bit up here at 30, 32-ish. Although it says 4 billion. That doesn't line up with what it said on the order book. I don't know. Weird. It doesn't take a genius to think 31.8, 32K, right? I mean, that's the highest point this year. Pretty void of liquidations up to that point, though. We are seeing them build below price. Wow, it's loading slow. Looks like 25.8. Got some juicy long liquidations there. Not a lot of information there. Not a lot to really look at. Kind of just what you'd expect to see. What I do like to see... Let's see. I'll take this. CVD, cumulative volume delta, moving up with price. Good. That has been trending down all year, basically. It hit its high in January, and just now, maybe seeing a reversal. I will say we did see what looked like a reversal in CVD here in June, and even in March, but they did not manage to hit higher highs. I like it. Open interest moving up slightly with price, not as much as I had hoped. It is better than the opposite, better than seeing leverage dump on the rally. So we do see some signs of spot fueling a rally here. Man, those longs got wrecked on that August 17th candle. I really want to see open interest break past basically where it is right now. You can see this was like October 16th high. I want to see that break. I want to see it move past August's high, and I want to see that nice and juicy and green. That's what I hope. Not a lot of information there. Not a lot of things you couldn't just maybe find by looking at the chart. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Bitcoin chilling out here for a moment. That's all right. That's all right. Little weakness now in the 1 minute. 5 minutes still looking strong, though. I don't know if I believe that red candle. Let me smash through some more of these alts. Let me see what you guys are saying, though. Brian got the Rona. You got the coof, man. Sorry to hear that, brother. Do I think UMA will come back to life? I don't really know what UMA is, but I would imagine if Bitcoin breaks 32, probably also see some pain in the short term, but that will likely be remedied if we continue up the rest of the year. Show tats. I'm showing you literally all my tats right now. All of my tats. When Bitcoin hits 100K, I'll get my first tattoo live. I made that promise to you guys in like 2020 or 2019. I was sweating there in 21 for a bit. Can I check quant? Probably. Smash the likes if you want Bitcoin to go to 35K. I agree. XDC. Yeah. I did say XDC earlier. Yeah. All right. I want to read the chat, but I also want to get through some of these charts, or else I never will. Look at MATIC here. Look at MATIC quick. MATIC, nice weekly close. Above resistance. MATIC continues to the upside. Got a nice little order block right above resistance. 66 cents on the week. Logical. I don't know where this came from. I'm going to clean this chart up a little bit. There's too much on it. Let's start a little fresh. No. If you want to keep me, you've got to. You've got to. You've got to. All right. So more important than a weekly order block, we have a monthly order block right at the same point in price, 66 to 68 cents. Great upside target for resistance. Like beautiful upside target. Right there at the 0.5 retrace, 66 cents. That's looking actually very good for MATIC. Don't love what I'm seeing out in the monthly, but that can change. Let's see the week. Bullish engulf closed last week. Nice. VWAP up. Money flow curling over. I wouldn't say rolling over yet, but curling over. That's not bad. MATIC, I'd say there's some decent support. 56, 57 cents. You could say as high as 60, but I think that would be like the impatient trade to try to jump in at 60. But it might not be the wrong one. I'm not taking this one. Personally, I'm not taking this one. But let's see how this looks. Something like this. You can see that. Daily looking good. Daily giving us what the weekly wouldn't. Daily rolling over there. Money flow just hitting into the green with a high VWAP, but that VWAP is trending down. I actually could see some retracement for this. This would be a more ideal zone for me. For MATIC. Like 55, 56. This would be more ideal for me if I was going to trade it. Looking for a retracement. I think that I feel better about that. It may not fill, but that would make me feel more comfortable. Yeah. Yeah. If you're looking for a scalp, that 60 cents is probably right for you. Looking for maybe a better position down at 56, targeting 66. MATIC looks all right. It looks all right. It's not my favorite chart so far. Link looking hella good. Hella good. We've been waiting for Link forever to do this. A few streams ago, back in September, when we hit the $6 low, we said, all right, well, this is starting to look good. You have tests of your high trend, or of your top of your range, we'll say. Tests of your range. You have lower lows. You hit the top of the range, and now what we've been looking for was a higher low. We said that could be the higher low. It's looking real. Retested top, I'll say top of the logo range. Higher low, moving up. So what are we looking for next? Well, Link could, depending on the rest of the market. Depending on the rest of the market, we could see Link just rally to 15, but I don't think that's a good bet. I think the better bet is maybe 1150, back down to, we could call it 950, we could call it 880, something like that. Basically the high of the range to complete the broadening, expanding wedge reversal pattern. We don't have the pullback yet. Link put in a higher high today. It is really moving though. Daily looks strong. Weekly looks strong, just rolling over. Momentum still moving up. Yeah, I like 875, but the highest point in your range is more like 950, 960. So it's going to be a hard choice. I like 950 because it's just even, flat, nice, clean, psychological. The reason I'm not entering a Link trade, because I feel like someone's going to ask me, why aren't you doing Link? Why aren't you on Link? Is because all the moons ago, back in July of 2020, I'll have to go back and find that stream. As it broke $5, I said, I'll buy it again at $5. It ran to 55, and it did return in May of this year to $5, and I did buy some. So I'm not really looking to long it. I could see a short or a profit take at 15. With what, like under 20 as a target. Back down to that 850, huh? I'm pretty bullish on Link. I would be looking in the shorter term for a pullback to complete the pattern. That could be $9.50, $8.80, whatever. It's going to come down to how you want to play it. You could even say as low as 8. Good. But this is looking pretty good. It finally broke this range, man. It was stuck here forever. Finally is looking good. Congrats to the Link Marines or whatever. INJ is the biggest gainer today. We had a long from 692. It's playing. It's playing. Now, this take profit was set for 1283, and it does seem to be reaching up to there. Daily looks good. A lot of charts are going to look good today. Take it with a grain of salt. Weekly looks good as well. That's good for me. No notes. No notes. Looks good. No notes. Beautiful monthly. Love to see INJ's monthly close above 971. That's going to be a crazy bullish sign. That's definitely going to be targeting these upper levels of $12, $13. Good thing for INJ, you break 1350 and you really don't have anything till the all-time high. Now this chart looks nice. You can see this big fat kind of W here, right? I can see it. I like it. Bitcoin pulling back. Hit the target. Still pulling back. I got to put an alert here. MINA. We're going to go through MINA really fast. All right, I'm just going to trash this. This is really old. MINA. I'm not excited about MINA yet. It is the biggest gainer today. However, not super exciting to me. It could get exciting quickly. But this little candle, while nice, you have a little doji, reversal. While nice, not quite enough for me yet. I'd say on a monthly close above 43, looking better. You have begun retracing. Actually, you haven't even begun retracing yet. That's kind of the weird part of this. Nice little rally, but I would say the reason I talked about Hex the other day, you've moved down so much. 72% just since October of last year, in a year. That this move up is nice, 40%, but it's not really convincing yet. Maybe up in the 60-cent area. Obviously, it closed above 93, looking good. But basically, what you had is just capitulation, just sellers being out, especially down here in the last few months. Your sellers tapped out. Everyone who was bearish was out once you broke your all-time low. To retrace up here doesn't even guarantee that you're going to keep going. You could really easily see something like that play out. Not hating on MINA, I don't even really know what it is, but this isn't enough for me yet. I'm going to keep my eyes out for 66 cents. Maybe the weekly has something for us. Yeah. Yep. Figured you'd see something like that. With their tanks and their bombs. 47 cents weekly resistance right here. Followed up with a 50 cent. Probably the better one. Nice and even 50 cents. This is likely to be resistance. So you rallied up really just kind of in this cleared out area of orders. And now you're facing your first tackle here. 47 to 50 cents. Breaking that looks good. For now, I'm going to be reserved. Going to be reserved. This kind of bounce off of an all-time low is pretty typical in Bitcoin. Looking at Ripple. Ripple just following the doodles as well. Basically, looking for these higher lows. You have your flat top at 54 cents here. You've retested it again. And I will say for the bulls, each time you test resistance, what happens? It gets weaker. So each time more probable to break to the upside. I've been looking for the same target here on XRP forever, it feels. And that target is roughly 61.8 cents. 61.8. I like it because 618. I wouldn't get super excited yet. There is probably a short position for the right person here at 54 cents. Basically just looking at your highs to the left. I would likely then be looking maybe as low as 50. That wouldn't be a bad, actually even placed it there. 50 cents, not a bad spot. That's not a huge move though. 54 to 50 cents is a 6% downside. So if you're a bull and if you're bullish, if you're holding spot, this probably doesn't matter to you. If the rest of the market rips, we could see XRP run to 61 quicker. I don't really see it trading below 48 cents without maybe that bear scenario in Bitcoin playing out. If that happened, maybe we see everything go to a new low, but right now XRP looks primed. I wouldn't enter now. I'd look for 50 cents. I think that'd be a really good entry for a shorter term play. ENJ is interesting. I didn't really plan on looking at this, but it's interesting because you had this giant base in the last bear market that you built. You popped, and now you've come all the way back down. If I ever was going to look for a long on ENJ, honestly, it's probably here at 21 cents. I'll have to check my portfolio. I think I have some ENJ, but I don't know at what price. If it's higher than 21 cents, I might actually add, I don't know, like 50 bucks, something like that. This looks not bad at all. Actually, that trade worked out. That long worked, but I'm going to delete it anyway because it's just old, don't care. Or maybe I'll do this. I'll do this instead. We have div. That's the question. We do have bullish divergence on the day right here at this low, right at that flat top breakout. I kind of like this chart. This is definitely a knife. I'll say that. It's a knife by all means. But it's a knife that I don't hate, actually. Don't hate it. I mean, just back to your previous high is 55 cents. That's a 2x. A little bit more than a 2x. Actually, I like it. I like it. Interesting. I don't know what this coin is or what it does. I know that people like it in our community. Could be better on our some of our oscillators here on the low. But that's spicy, fam. That's spicy. All right. Before I get too engrossed in these charts, we have GRT, perhaps. ARB looking like crap, sorry. XDC, actually just following the last doodle. I should definitely pull up Cardano. I know people are looking at that. My vape just cracked. That was weird. Cardano filling the short. Fill in the short. We'll see how it plays. We'll do more in-depth analysis on them. Let me go back to Bitcoin. Let's have Bitcoin bring us back here. Where's the chart from today? There we go. All right, well, Bitcoin coming on down to the level that we're looking for. Fingers crossed it holds here. I'm going to set up this trade. I like it. 2.3 to 1. 31K. Stop. 37. Okay. Forgot I can't open more than one. Do it here. I'm gonna do it here. I'm gonna take this trade. Not very big. Long, short, long. Stop loss. What was it? 38, 7%. Looking for 31.6. Wait, what? Just got rid of that. God. It's 3 to 1. Limit. There it is. Money where my mouth is. Right there. Let's go. Decoof. Let me refresh the chat. We do have some more else to get through, but I don't want to get distracted the whole time. Our Bitcoin, where I was looking for the retracement, just hit. Place the live trade. Let's see how it goes, baby. Time to roll up. Hell yeah, Crypto 420. Hell yeah, I'm going to be soaring in celebration after this live. I'll tell you what. Even if this long gets stopped, I'll be soaring in celebration. Oop, long filled. Let's go. That was the sound on Femex. Wait, what? What the hell's going on? Is it filling in pieces? Yeah, filled. I don't know why I made 3 sounds. That scared me. I thought I got stopped out instantly. There we are, baby. Money where the mouth is. And I'm in the red. Let's go. I think we have 420 likes, which is quite amazing. Quite amazing. We have 476 likes. Guys, give yourselves a round of applause. Pat on the back. You all have your 420 license today. And what a day. What a day to have it. Hell yeah. I love it. Uh-oh. I'm getting wrecked. Might have to sell the house after this one. Do I have thoughts on Caspa? I think I have Caspa pulled up. Let me close some of these charts really quick because I have too many. Gold. Chilling. Close gold. Oh no. Oh no. Mi familia. Mi familia. Stocks bouncing. They opened low. Lower high tested yesterday's open. I'm going to add an alert there. Close. Ethereum. Ethereum kind of looking a little mopey. DAX. Boring. Ass. Casper hasn't moved. Over there. Got so many effing charts open. Give me a minute. GBTC. Grayscale Bitcoin. New yearly high again. That's 2 days back to back. 2 weeks back to back. Let's go. Grayscale leading the way, baby. Extra link chart. I didn't realize I was 12x long. Rip. I almost got stopped out. Almost. Oh my. Ooh. 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 That's not good. I'll figure that out later. Almost got stopped out. Solana not doing anything. S&P. Luna. Let's see. Old chart. power. All right. All right. A little cleaner here. I can actually see the charts I have open. I have the INJ hit link. Got it. I'll put an alert on MATIC as well. Okay. Coming back to reality. Whoo, I don't feel comfortable now, baby. What profits? Came here from the Wendy O show. Love Wendy O. Great name, Take Profits. Great name. Sold wife before pump. Oh, well. All in, baby. Alex, take the same trade. It came within $1. Yep, dude, it literally tapped my stop. Like you can see it here. It tapped my stop. I don't know why it keeps doing this. Literally. Got lucky it didn't get stopped like it should have, probably. Probably it should have. Look at that. I don't know if you can even see that. Look at that. Should have gotten stopped. Fingers crossed. I didn't even set my stop right. I have it here as 30.784 and I set it as 30.8, which didn't get tapped actually on Coinbase. Interesting. Ooh, we do have 2 new subscribers. That's a wildly low amount, but I'll take them. Tony 87 and Guinness Stash. Pure Chads. Pure Chads. Be like them. Subscribe. Be Chadly like our fellows. Also join the Discord. What are you guys feeling? 500 votes. Everybody's a 10, baby. Oh, yeah. I should change the stop to actually reflect what I was looking at. One sec. Change that. Remember, guys, don't blindly copy my trades. You'll lose money. There we go. I moved it up to 750. Winner. Okay. What's up, Andrew Williams? How you doing? I see Alex Medeiros. Andrew Williams. Angela NGO. How you doing, Angela? AXTK. What up? Brendan. Briny? Chip Greenside. Club Money Making Humans. Coca-Cola. Crypto Hub. Crypto King. Crypto Surge. Daniel Adler. Doesn't matter to you. How you doing, brother? How you doing out there? George Gadwick. George Karagiannis. Genie. Fig Token. Glenn Baker. Hugo Crypto. Ian Diaz. It's Autopilot. How you doing, brother? JH Japernicus. Craigios Kunal Gulati. Moggy Games. Mike Volmer. Mr. J. Nova Kane. Oh no, Y2K. How you doing? Phil G. Armez. Redman. RS Miller. Sven. Take Profits. Pickle. Tony Pacello. Touch Crypto. Crypto Surfer. How you doing, man? How's your Inu Vault thing going? Hope it's going well. Hope it's going well. Bitcoin is waiting for the data. Yes, it is. It is waiting for the data. Should you sell the full coin to make profit or a portion? As Harkon, that's going to be different in every trade. Basically what you're asking is, are you asking literally about one whole coin, or are you asking about your whole position? I like to ladder my take profits. When I say I'm taking profits, let's say I have a $1,000 position, maybe I'll take 20%, it's like $200. I don't usually open and close a position 100%. There are times when I do it. There is no one simple answer for every trade, though. It's not quite that simple. What data? The data. The data, Francis. Yo, Zeke. Your physical coin maker here. Give me some physical coins, bro. Yo, Faden. Something in chat. I love it. Love it. Late? You're not late. You're never late, Novocaine. Bro, XRP and Link. We looked at both of them, actually. I will remind you, there will be timestamps hopefully at the end of this. By the way, Pickle, if you are still doing them, you can if you're feeling it. But if you want to take a break, go for it. We don't need hours and hours of them. Briny Eco Bernie. Gotcha, Bernie. What up, George? 24K inevitable. So many longs. It's interesting, though, because we had so many shorts when we dropped from 31K. And we didn't see that. We didn't see it. I agree. I was like, there's so many shorts. We're going to liquidate them. They closed. Closed in profit. What up, Tony? What's up, brother? Good day, bro. Good day. Wendy O put me in timeout for saying she looks delicious. Well, guess what, Wendy O? This is my stream, and you look delicious. Love Wendy. I love Wendy. She's our crypto mom. Got you, because you're the man. Thank you. You're the man, brother. Hello, hello. Your stop losses always hit. You set $1 less than entry for longs. Trading is rigged. Trading is very competitive. Maybe the most competitive game in the world. If that's happening, you got to reassess. Reassess what you're doing. What is the reasoning for your stop losses? Then you have to reevaluate. Yesterday was too soon. Today's a good take profit day. No such thing as too soon if you're doing it in layers. In layers. Let me see. Let's look at 88 quick. What do you guys want to look at? Sell all of Bitcoin, then buy low price. I will say that is a dangerous game, my friend. Spot Bitcoin trading, I think, is some of the hardest trading. I think Bitcoin pairs are way easier, personally. Look at ADA really fast. People like Cardano, right? You got a nice little reversal candle there on the month. Last month closes a little spinny doji. Currently bullish engulfed, higher high from last month. ADA definitely has some big resistances to mess with. 28 cents to about 30, 31. This is the big bad resistance up here, 31. But you got an order block on the month right there, 28.7 to 30, say 30.1. If ADA can break above it, I'm feeling much better about it. Until then, I'm kind of still on the bear side of it. I've been rather bearish on ADA for a while. Marcus IVB not looking too terrible on the month, though. I'll take that. Weekly not quite giving us the rolling over signal, although it did back here. I mean, it did. It never hit a lower low, so it's still very slowly rolling over on the week. That's not bad. It's not bad. See, thanks for the 5 super chat, my friend Crypto Rambler. Unify. Can pull it up. I don't know how much time we'll spend on it, but I can pull it up. Appreciate the super chat. Daily rolling over, that could be a good sign for the week on ADA. All right. Yeah. ADA has looked worse, but it hasn't quite broken through anything that gets me super confident. We throw in our weekly moving averages. The 20 is right here at 27.5 cents. Hasn't even touched it yet. Daily moving averages looking a little better. What I don't love, though, the 200 daily right there at 30.1 cents. That's our major resistance. So kind of means even if ADA runs up to 31, if it doesn't break, it's kind of still just in this downtrend. It's unfortunate. CAS really quick. CAS has not changed. Looks good. I'm just kind of worried. Almost the same thing I'm worried about with Bitcoin. We have like 2 outcomes here. Slightly higher high in rejection is the one I'm afraid of for CAS. Hit like 60 cents, break down past 42, and it looks very bad. It looks like this giant triangle is looking to resolve down. However, you could run, say 9.5, see a real rally. If that 9.5 can come back, make a higher low, I think you're on track for like 15 over the next few years. Looking pretty good. That'd be a 3x. UNFI did not bounce to the 618. That's a bummer. A straight up bummer, dude. I like the way it's falling, though. I'll give you that. Not really at any, I don't know, like meaningful retracement yet. Oh, there we go. I guess that's where I was looking for it. Let's go. Let's go. I probably said this before. 5 still a better entry for me. At least I'd feel better about it. Money flow not looking the best out of some we've seen here on Unify. Unify. That monthly candle is brutal. These are the trades we concocted. I don't know how I feel about that 621. It's still in profit, but like I think $5 is like clutch. It'd be a great entry in my opinion. Yeah. No other thoughts. Woo! Live stream trade. Let's go. Let's go. Don't stop. Keep them moving. I don't even know if you guys can hear the music. I randomly sing the music, and then I'm like, I don't know if you just think I'm crazy, if you can even hear that. Tom, cast in a few months or a year? I think that it could very quickly, I think it could, like, this week even, give us an idea of where it's going. I don't think you'll have to wait a year. I would be surprised if by the end of the month we don't have some clarity there. Bitcoin pump and dump, Stark signals. It is pumping. We're waiting for the dumping, yeah. We did go over a very realistic scenario earlier. That's at the beginning of the stream that I'm a little worried about. I don't worry often. Wonder if our take profit's a little ambitious. 31.1 is looking good. Might be ambitious for 31.6 though. We'll see. I like that, Tom Tom. Tom Tom says, this is the start of the bull run. Get on board. Honestly, guys, my secret is I don't think the bull run ever stopped. What's interesting, maybe it's a decent time to bring this up. Then I'll look at XTC. Interesting is Bitcoin, if the bull market has begun, there's a lot of ifs in the statement, so take it with a grain of salt. I'm not here to convince you. I'm just here to share what I see. That did not play out. That's good. Interesting, actually. That worked out. That worked out. Bitcoin looking for a golden cross on the day very soon. I think we'll look at that in a minute. But what's interesting to me, if the bottom's in, and this is why I do kind of understand why some people have not thought the bottom was in. I thought the bottom was in at the start of this year, even before then. But I always think that. So it is what it is. But one reason I could see that people might not believe it or be waiting for lower, if you look at Bitcoin's history, this bear market don't really make much sense. I put these on very sloppily, so don't read into like 84%, 87%. Basically what we've seen in Bitcoin's history is 85-ish percent retracements. Back in 2011, it was a little deeper, but we've seen like 85% from November 13th high, December 17th high. And if we look at this one doesn't really fit. It's roughly 77, maybe 75%. Let me make this one exact. 77. That doesn't line up with 85. And you might think, well, that doesn't sound too far away. That's only 7%, right? Well, it's not really how percents work. It's not really how percents work. If we were looking at the normal retracement, we would be looking down here at 10,000. So there's logic there, people thinking 10,000, right? There's logic. It's not crazy. However, this is an interesting scenario. What does that mean for the next bull run, whether we're in it or not? If we don't go lower, what does that mean? We have a lot milder pullback to the all-time high. I would balance that thought out with this. Well, the upside also was very muted, similar to the downside. So does it make sense, maybe, since we had a muted upside, that we have a muted downside? And is that an argument for the bottom being in at 15? I'd say that makes sense. And if you think, oh, it's not muted, it's pretty muted. From 3,100 to the high, it was 2,100%, which sounds great. Sounds great. But if you look at the history, it doesn't really line up with the history at all. At all. The bull market before that, the bottom was roughly $200, a little bit more. Roughly $200. 160 to 20K. That is a 12,000% gain. If we look at the previous all-time high to the all-time high, it was roughly a 10x from 2,000. Oh, wait, no, 1,000. Too many numbers. One sec. 1,600% gain from high to high. We look at the last one, 20K to 69K. It's like 300%. I am having all kinds of trouble. I got to turn off the magnet. These don't need to be exact. There we go. 2,000%. Wait, that's not right. What? 250. Okay, here it is. This is the whole point. 250% from last all-time high to this one. Previous, 1,600. With an 85% retrace. God, this is too many things. Too many things. From low to high, 12,000. From low to high, 2,000. None of this really lines up. None of it really looks like the rest of history. So to have a more muted downside might make sense. Might make sense. Does that mean that we'll have an even smaller upside, less than 250 from 69K? Doesn't necessarily, but it might. If we go by this diminishing return, which looks like 6 to 1, 1 to 6, then the upside, what's 1/6 of 250? 1/6 is like what? You know what? I could do this in my head, but why would I do it in my head? It's 2023. 6 divided by 1. 1 divided by 6. 16.16. So we'll times that by 2.5. And we would say a 41% upside. Honestly, something tells me, what's kind of creepy about that is if we do that same diminishing math, it's like 100K. I do not believe that that is our next all-time high. We could see a really big retracement there, sure. Could see it dump to 50K from 100, but something tells me 100K is not going to be the next all-time high. It's too obvious. It's too visible. I think, honestly, if you want to see my real opinion, what I think will happen is what happened back here. Back here. This is what I think will happen. I don't know if it'll be this much, but basically, once we start trending up to that very psychological number, the same way we did in 2017, people start looking at it and they say, or they were saying, it'll never go to 10K. Bitcoin will never go to 10K. It went to 10K and it immediately shot up to 20, like instantly, and then the top was in, it was over. I think we'll see something like that. We'll see a lot of hesitation up to 100, and whenever it breaks, I think it goes much, much past 100. And then the top is in and it's over. There you go. That was my really long lesson I didn't even really intend on talking about today. Long's still good, baby. Long's still good. Pepe. What about Pepe? My short's still open. Kind of wanted to close it, though. Oh, no. My short's not looking so good. Higher low. I think it's going to return to where I entered my short. You got some bearish divergence on your high sheet. Should I wrap up my Pepe short? Maybe. Fair value gap on the week from September. Lower high. Filled fair value gap. Moved higher. Bullish engulf close. Kind of looks like it wants to go back to my entry, which was 833. Right on this wiki. It actually was on this wick, I think. I've had it open a while. Money. Oh, that looks good, though. Yeah, I kind of want to close it. I might close my Pepe short. We'll see. We'll see. XRP. All-time long. I don't know what you mean, Martina. We've looked at XRP quite a bit today. I don't have a lot more to say about it. I've been saying the same thing for weeks and weeks and weeks. This is kind of what I'm looking for in XRP. 54 cents. Pretty much anytime it hits 54 cents, I think profits can be taken. Doesn't mean close the whole position, but I think profits can be taken. I think you could take profits at 54 cents today, and I think you have a good chance of getting back in at 50. I don't see at the moment sub 50 as long as the market continues to trend this way. I don't quite see it. Actually, you know what I haven't looked at? Total. Total's back above its 200 weekly as well, I believe. Ooh, Lux Algo's up on here. Lux Algo not liking this month, though. Lux Algo saying this is it. This is the break above here and we're let's go mode. Total looking a little weaker than Bitcoin, which is interesting. That's likely because dominance is expanding still. Lux Algo still long on the day. Cool. That looks nice. It's interesting. The daily on total looks more bullish than Bitcoin, but then the weekly and the monthly look a little bit less. It's an interesting scenario. I don't really know what to make out of it. Let's get rid of Lux Algo for now. If you do like Lux Algo, which I do, you can sign up with my link. I've got some great videos on it. Some great videos. All right. I like what I'm seeing here. Where did that go? Retook your 200 day. You've reached up to resistance 1.16T. You're above your 200 week, although this is a little more sketchy. A little more sketchy. You can see it here. So unlike Bitcoin, last week did not close above its 200 weekly moving average on total. A little bit more bearish, like I was saying. This week is above it, but we have almost the entire week to go. We're really going to need to see the market hold on to these gains this week. Close above the 200, I think, is going to be an explosive event. Explosivo. Right there, you're wondering where 1.16 trillion came from. That is our monthly resistance that was tapped many a times this year. Ooh, look at the 20 and the 50 monthly coming together. Like down here. Ooh. FOMO Sapien. What's up, bro? Getting the bro ship. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, bro. Hourly looks good. 4 hour looks good. I'm bullish. In a shocking turn of events, Tom Crown is bullish. You'll never believe it. Wow. Wow, look at this. I don't know who asked for this coin, ATOR. They asked for it back here October 18th, 17th. Right around here. And we used our Fibonacci extension tool. We targeted $1, targeted 120. Those are looking like great take profits. In hindsight, they're looking great. Still looks good, though. I don't know what to think of this coin. It's weird. It's strange. Keep going. Don't be a bitch, Bitcoin. You know what it is? We stopped playing pump music, and as soon as we stop playing it, stop pumping. Benjamin Cohen's favorite bull market support band. Bitcoin leaving it behind after tapping it on the 19th. Beautiful. All the moving averages. All of them. Right there. 28K. I said it for weeks. It's the only price level that's important to me. Look what happened as soon as we got it. Beautiful. Beautiful. What time is it? 1:50. How long have we been live? I don't even know. Sol. We kind of looked at Sol, but there isn't too much. Sol had some very impressive pumps. It's chilled out today. Still looking good. That's kind of what I'm looking for. Fighting the urge to enter at 29. Think there's an opportunity for 25. 25 would be pretty nice. Take 50. Something like that. There's not much there. It pumped. It's taking a breather. Just how it goes. Daily looks good, but it does look like it wants to maybe have a little retracement there. RSI looks good. Hour looks stronger than the day. Yeah, I still think we're in the right camp. We've really nailed Sol on this channel hard. 1, 2, 3, like just longed all the way up. Got stopped once out of like 5 of them. I'm thinking it does hit 32, but I can't tell you if 25 comes first or not. I think 25 is a much better entry than 29. I mean, you go long here, you have 9% upside, which isn't nothing. But then you look at back to 25, that's like a 15% downside. That's bad risk to reward. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. If we go down below 28K during the pullback, then what? Then I'm not feeling good. Not happy. At the beginning of the stream, I went over that whole scenario. I went over the bullish scenario, and then I went over to be kind of more fair and balanced. I went over the bearish scenario, and you can go back and watch the beginning, and it has a lot more information. But basically this: if we come up to a new high, if we break 31, whatever, 31.8, come up to a new high here on this rally, and then we reject, things can get bad under certain conditions. Now, rejecting from there, just in general, is incredibly likely at this point. Incredibly likely. Like, almost guaranteed. If it doesn't reject from there, we're just full on bull and we're going to 48K. That's my opinion. But in the more realistic scenario where it does reject, it can be okay. It can be okay all the way down to like 28.3. 28.3. I would say I would use this fair value gap right here. 28.3, yeah, 23. I would use this October 19th candle. If we reject, kind of get like a lower high, maybe it might not come that quickly. It might be like this. And go below the 200 week again, then I think the rest of the year can get very sketchy. In fact, I went as far as to say, if this happens, we are likely then, I would say, into next year to see some kind of low revisited. Doesn't have to be 15K, it could be, but likely to see lows revisited in that scenario. That's a lot of ifs. That's a lot of conditions. Basically, new yearly high, rejection, which is expected. Fully expect something to happen there. Like I fully expect if we go up to 32.8 here, maybe this week, to see a pullback. That pullback hopefully only brings us, let's say, to like 31, 30. But again, it can go as low as 28.3. But if it goes below 28.3, shit looks bad. You will see me get short-term bearish again. Doesn't happen often, but it do happen sometimes. March 22 high, November 22 low, 0.5 fib. Let me see. March 22 high. 48. Sure it's the 0.5? Well, I use logarithmic. I use logarithmic, so maybe you're looking at non-logarithmic. You know what? Instead of doing this and giving everyone like a seizure, let's just make it a clear chart. Yeah, for me, it's the 618 using a log chart. So a fun little fact, if you have your chart on logarithmic versus regular, you will have different fibs. And you are dead on correct. That's the 0.5 for regular. You're dead on, my friend. I use logarithmic. You can argue either is better. It doesn't matter to me. Honestly, I think as long as you just use one consistently and don't just cherry pick when it makes sense for whatever you want, I think it's good. But yeah, I mean, no matter how you cut it, logarithmic or not, you're right there at either the 0.5 or the 618, and that's 31.2. Pretty dead on. I would turn my attention to this. That lines up really effing well with what I was saying of a rejection at a higher high. 32.6. I think we were looking at 32.8. Right around there. This is exciting. It's good. We have validation. We have invalidation. I'm feeling good about trading here. I'm probably going to look to short up to like 32.6. I'm going to remain that long so I don't get clobbered if we see a move up. It's interesting because the 618 is only right here on logarithmic, like 39, which is odd. I honestly expected it. Well, here you go. You look at regular, an argument for regular here. 618 on the regular chart, linear chart is 48. I'm going to cherry pick because I like that one. Cherry pick. $90-minute. Interesting. 90-minute not slowing down at all. 90-minute just opened 3 minutes ago. That's a nasty top wick. It's a nasty top wick. But it doesn't look nearly as crummy as some of the other time frames. I like it. I like it. MTC and CryptoFace just signed off. What's going on here, JNX? Oh, I see how it is, buddy. I see how it is. No, I'm just kidding. I love Miss Teen Crypto. Little mama Randy. She a little thing. She a little thing. And I love CryptoFace. One of my best buds in the space. Shout out to both of them. Go follow them. Yo, brother, you okay? I'm very okay. I'm my voice is going. I've been like shouting for like 2 hours. I'm feeling good though. Today's a good day. Trailing stop loss. I'm not a huge fan of the trailing. Really just because I haven't used them much. Sun's out, guns out, baby. Sun's not out. It's effing cold. Jeremy Ragsdale's in Maryland. What's up? What's up, Ragsdale? How you doing? You have to go do a hearing test. Good seeing you, Brandon. What's up, Logan Bundy? The weekly, daily, head and shoulders. No such thing. There isn't. There just isn't. There isn't. Just I was telling people back here, there's no head and shoulders. And now there really is no head and shoulders. But what there very realistically could be is like, what is this? Like a 3 drivers? I don't even know it. I don't even know what some of these dumb patterns are called. Coming up here. Coming back down. This would be not good. Not good. That is very possible. Because then you start setting up for something like this. Then you're set up for something like that. And then basically what you're getting is a broadening wedge at the top of a rally. And typically with the flat bottom, you look for it to break. That's what I'm worried about. That is the threat to this rally in my mind. Head and shoulders, lots of people were talking about it. It's not just you. People were talking about it here in September. They're talking about it here in early October. And you don't have a head and shoulders until you have shoulder, head, right shoulder at the neckline. Then you have a head and shoulders once it's broken. We're pretty much out of that. We're pretty much out of that now. With this test to the high, your right shoulder can't be as high as your head. At least if we're talking about the patterns, like literal patterns, right? That would be bad. Let's go. When will Ethereum go to 4,000 again, Andre? Who knows? Who knows, man? Hopefully next year. Hopefully this year. What's up, Alex Bowler? B team. Who else is new here? JNX already got ya. Mr. F. Jake the Snake. Sankit Kutwal. Zoltan Nagy. V for Vendetta. All the boys. All the boys. Can I look at Phil? Yeah, I did say I would look at Phil today, so I'll pull it up. I did take this trade for those of you just joining today. Did take the trade. Put my money where my mouth is here. We're up 2.7%, baby. Let's go. Everything look better with a view. Wow, Philcoin, you do look like garbage, though. For real. You do. One sec. My beard's getting long. I forget who challenged me to growing the beard out. I don't remember. But challenge accepted. I will outbeard you any day. Daily looks good on Filecoin. Money flow hitting higher lows, higher highs. Momentum and VWAP hitting higher highs. That's what you want to see on the day. Let's see how it looks on the week. Not quite ideal with the lower low there. You got a lot of momentum to the upside to make up for at the moment. One thing I am worried about here is this. This can be remedied quickly by a move to the upside. Oof, excuse me. It can be remedied quickly, honestly, just by breaking $5. I think you have a pretty clear shot to $5, though. Oh my goodness. Why are you always in the mood? You got a clear shot to 5. But if you hit another lower high there and you come back down to 280, you're in this descending high flat bottom pattern on Filecoin, and that does not look good. The one thing I just don't really like about this chart, honestly, and I probably own Filecoin, I don't know much about it, but one thing I don't really like about it is this wick in December. You're right back to your previous bear market lows. And so people love to make fun of Litecoin, love to make fun of some of these other coins, but if you look at their picture, they have something else going on. Your bear market lows, very much respected in this bear market. 61%. People love making fun of Litecoin, and you're welcome to, but 61% from the low. I'm just using this because this is like a chart everyone thinks is bearish. I think Litecoin's one of the most bullish charts in crypto, honestly. Maybe my bias is showing. Maybe. But I think it's one of the most bullish. It might be one that takes an incredibly long time to play out, though. Or not. Maybe it doesn't. Some of this. But if you look at this really zoomed out, what do you have? Well, as long as you don't break your lows, which seems obvious, but at the same time, we've been watching this all year. As long as you don't break your lows, you have a really, really big potential of like this. And then what? Now you have a flat top with your lows coming up, and sky's the limit, baby. On something like that, who knows? Yeah, just who knows? Above $5, looking good. Just need to see a high broken on Filecoin, and then let's go. That's how I feel, Van. I've been in Litecoin for 7 years. I can wait. Where do you think price goes if we get a recession, Eric? Yeah, you know, that's a really big narrative. People are saying if we get a recession, crypto's gonna fall. Well, Bitcoin, at least, I mean, created for these times, for inflationary times. Nobody knows. I would love to say it will go to the moon, but my guess is as good as yours. I can say with confidence that I believe if it does, if crypto does sell off with a recession or a depression or whatever, that wherever it does bottom, it will bounce harder, faster, and stronger than every other asset. So, in my opinion, may not be affected at all. If that's not reality, then I think it will be the strongest recovery, similar to what we saw in March of 2020. Everything went down, crypto bounced the hardest. That I am fully confident in. Let's see. Anything else moving? I didn't really look at XDC because nothing really changed there. Sorry, Mighty Mighty. I know you were looking for it. Still looking for like 4.3 cents. It is starting to give some good signs of rolling over though, so maybe it doesn't come. Maybe it just gets close. Ooh, that weekly is tricky. Actually, I like it. Maybe I miscalculated. Maybe we should have been looking for this weekly and the 618 the whole time at 4.5 cents. Stop is really hard on that though. Like, it's very difficult to determine where you'd put a stop. Could see that. No, get out of here, magnet. Could see that in XDC. Yeah. This is a pretty interesting chart though. Like, look at this. This looks so bearish inverted. It's crazy. Like, fall, you have support, high, fall, support becomes resistance, big fall, kind of capitulation, bounce, right back to support. Like, to the penny on the weekly. If this continues at all to the downside, it looks like it wants to return back here to August. This is a big old pattern. Tig old bits. Good to see you too, my friend. You looked at YFI. What's up with YFI today? Why do people want to look at YFI? Did I close YFI? Oh, that was UNFI. There's too many tickers, dude. YFI 1 or 2? What's my take on GRT? People look at GRT today. Doesn't look the best either. I never actually looked at GRT, did I? Maybe I did. I don't even know at this point. Peggle, if you're still timestamping, definitely you're good to stop. You're very good to stop. Very good. Oh, my long got wrecked, so maybe that does mean it's time to go up. Daily looks good. Weekly, kind of the same as Filecoin, unfortunately, with your lower low here. I mean, I would love GRT at 5.5 cents. I would love it. I would buy some. Can't guarantee it's going to happen. But that would be so nice to fill that monthly. Struggling. It's not exciting yet. It's not exciting yet. It's not moving yet. Break your trend line. Make it above like 11 cents. Ideally like 14. Things are looking spicy. Down here, I think you're just kind of in knife territory. I think you're in knife territory. Sometimes you do catch knives though, right? Knives, they don't call them knives because they're impossible to catch. They call them knives because they're dangerous to catch. But in the right hands, jugglers, they juggle knives all the time. They seem just fine. Good luck, GRT. Let's go, Bitcoin. Let's go. What's up, Fish? How's ADA look? Not great. Not great. Short activated on the Cardano. If it can make it above 30 cents, it's looking pretty nice. But it's a big old block of resistance up there. Hasn't quite broken like its highs most recently to the left. Money flow on the day looks good. It could have some more upside. I'm really more not worried. I'm really more wondering. I'm wondering where my arrow is. There we go. What will happen here at 31 cents? Like, I think it will come up to here. I think it will come up to here. Not necessarily like this, though that is totally possible. I think it'll come up to here, but I'm worried what will happen there. If it falls out of there, that's not looking great. It did already backtest that previous support as resistance, and we were looking for a short there. We'd never actually filled. But if we can get back into this range of 31 to 40, it's looking very good. And until then, it's really just doing this. And if you actually zoom out, it's really just doing that all the way back here. So I'm still bearish. I'll be bullish if we get above, let's say, 31 cents. But for now, I'm still kind of aiming down on ADA. That can all change in a snap, as we've seen. People were not expecting this, and it happened. Things can change very quickly. Coingecko, what's up, my dude? Coingecko is Dudette. What's up, XCal Lion? What's your end of year Bitcoin prediction? I've been saying it since before this year started, so I gotta stick with it. 48K. 48K. What's up, CY, Danny Trifan, Hiva Puri? Anybody out there who hasn't subscribed yet, be a Chad on this most hype of days and join our community. Then go ahead into the Discord. Hundreds and thousands of experienced crypto traders there talking 24/7. Great place to be. Best place to keep up with our live streams. What's up, Kojo? Leo F the Gov. Justin Irwin. Marsh 22 Marsh. What's up, Stefan Minsky? Van de Hayes, Jans Briava. Good crew. Good crew. Bitcoin's settled down now. We've been live for a while. What's up, Marcelo? BTC in cup and handle if you invert the chart. Where? Where? No, like legit, I don't know. Where do you see that? I don't see it. Don't see it, my friend. Maybe I'm not looking at it right. Eva, I'd love to look at Strax for you. We've done a lot of coins, though. We've done a lot. I'm losing my voice. I gotta have my voice ready for like tomorrow when it's also spicy. Could Bitcoin be an inverse to the bank issues? I mean, that's why it was designed, yeah. You so biased on Litecoin. I know, no, we can. I said it, though. I said it. So it's all good. Not a bot, legit question, Crawler. Where's your question? TRB pumping. All right, I'll look at TRB. I got an alert on TRB a while ago. All right. All right. Meh. Short stopped. Long hit. We were looking at this flagging out in TRB between resistance and support. Does look like it broke to the upside. Good eye. Hit $100. I'm not gonna lie. Probably done for today pumping. Don't get discouraged though. Done for today is not a bad thing. Let me get rid of one of these alerts. God, I'm scrounging alerts now. I have 400 alerts. I don't know where they all are. $100, psychological level, really good place for it to tap out for today. Let's just zoom out for the turb. Yeah, past your major resistance, you painted an order block right there above it. $50, you ran to 100. I think you're probably done for today. $100 is a very good spot, like I said, to tap out. Next upside resistance, 145. All-time high, 165. Wow, that does look spicy. Does look spicy. Like I said, probably tapped out for today, but I wouldn't take that as a bad thing. Kind of looking for maybe something similar to this, or maybe to this. Maybe 1 or 2 days of red. Likely to paint a green candle again. I don't see really what's stopping it from 150, other than I think it's a little extended today with a 31% rally. It's unlikely, in my opinion, to close at that 31%, though we do see some previous days of exactly 31%, which is weird. Here's 31%. Here's 31%. Here's 32%. Interesting. Going long after a 30% daily candle is never in my book of plays. especially not at $100 psychological resistance. It looks like it didn't actually hit it. 97.30. I could see $100 today, but I would not go long on that. I would not go long on that. Just praying for 150. I mean, I think 150 is coming. You've passed your 618. You passed your 786. Don't have a lot in the way except for that all-time high, that monthly close at 145. I think those are good targets, but I think you're due for some retracement first. Bitcoin's being boring. What's up, Poetry? What's up, Black Sales? What's up, Rod Santos? Matt Waters? Who else? All the fam. Been a great stream. I'm going to not lose my voice here. We had 700 votes. Good to see people are in good spirits. I am too. Pinned to the top of the chat is our new, second ever in 4 years, long form video. It is a fair review of 3 exchanges. Highly recommend you watch it if you're looking for a new exchange. It's my most fair and unbiased take. Great video. It's not doing so well, but I guess the search volume for that's not so high right now. Check it out. Check out the shorts playlist for some more. Sign up with FemX, our sponsor. No KYC, big deposit bonuses. One of my favorite exchanges for sure. Join the Discord, and we're gonna be live when it's spicy again. That could be later today, could be tomorrow. It'll definitely be Wednesday. We'll be live. It's been great chilling with you guys. The pump song worked. This has been a great stream. Hope to see you guys again. Crown out.